Morning, everybody. Adam Davis here with Michigan Income Properties.
Dylan Tanaka with the Ria of Macomb.
Today, we're going to have our first morning chat with you about what's going on in the real estate investing market here in Southeast Michigan and Metro Detroit, and how you can be out there taking advantage of it today. We're going to give you some insights, investment tips, commentary, and you're just overall in general going to get some great information that you can take back in your business so that you can start building a net worth in this buyer's market.
Well, Adam, I want to start by talking about the doom and gloom that we're pitched every day by the newspapers and by TV and radio. This Michigan Millionaire Makers market is here for us right now to profit by buying Michigan income properties. That's what we're here today to talk about, how easy it is for the average American out there to start investing in real estate.
Now's the time to get in. I think if you had a time machine, you would want to go back in time to the best times to buy any type of asset. I think a lot of us would even like to go back in time to 3 or 4 years ago and buy oil when it was $40 a barrel. Now it's $100 a barrel. And I think a lot of us would like to go back to maybe the early 70s or maybe the 1930s and pick up stocks when they were for pennies on the dollar. And history is going to prove that this is the greatest time, the greatest buyer's market in history, the best time to pick up undervalued assets like single-family homes in Southeast Michigan to pretty much add millions of dollars to your net worth.
Exactly. 2 or 3 years ago, we would buy houses that we can buy today for $130,000, $140,000. We'll buy those same homes today for anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000. The great part about that is the neighborhoods haven't changed much. Sure, there's a few more foreclosures lurking around, but what that means to guys like us and to you out there watching that, there's more opportunity. It's not like the rental market's died down. If anything, unfortunately, the more Americans and Michigan residents that lose their home, they need to live somewhere else. So where are they going to go? Are they going to go to an apartment where they're going to pay $650 or $700? When guys like us can deliver them a nice 3-bedroom brick ranch with a basement and garage for $900 a month? I mean, it's basically unheard of.
It's an unbelievable value proposition. I like to think of it as the perfect storm. You remember that movie? I think
Absolutely.
It came out about 8 or 9 years ago with George Clooney. It's about these guys out on a fishing boat and they get caught up in a hurricane. It's a perfect storm. Kind of a bad situation for that fishing boat. But the perfect storm in this Michigan real estate market is the fact that home prices for investment property homes, I mean, we're not talking about junk houses. Just yesterday, I'm a full-time investor as well as helping run some nonprofit groups that help entrepreneurs and investors succeed. We were out in some houses yesterday, and these are beautiful homes in beautiful neighborhoods. Brick homes with basements, garages, family neighborhoods, well-kept yards, beautiful neighborhoods, friendly neighbors. And you could buy these homes for 30 cents on the dollar, 40 cents on the dollar. And the perfect storm is that you can buy these homes. Okay, it's a beautiful home. You're going to be able to rent it for a great price, like you just talked about before. And you are going to be able to cash flow that property with huge, huge equity so that in 3, 4, 5, 7 years, your net worth is going to be triple or quadruple what it is today.
Absolutely. I think Adam forgot to touch on something. 2 or 3 years ago, to buy houses for the prices that we're buying today, we had to go into some, let's just say, war zones. Where we're buying houses today are cities like St. Clair Shores, East Point, Roseville, Clinton Township, Mount Clemens, all the way up to actually Shelby Township. Now we're not buying those for $30,000, of course, but we're still getting them at a humongous discount compared to what they were 2 or 3 years ago. But the beautiful part about that is you don't have to go anywhere where you don't want to have these houses over the next 10 or 15 years. Because 10 or 15 years from now, when you pay these homes off and you're bringing in $1,000 or $1,200 a month times, I don't know about you out there, but we're going to be holding 100, 200, or 300 homes by then. You're talking about making millions and millions of dollars in equity along with hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash flow. And like Adam said, you can go ahead and sell those for a hefty profit, or you can do the smart thing and refinance them, take cash out, and you don't pay capital gains on that.
That's right. real estate investing is proven itself over time to be the most tax advantaged investing approach out there for the average American investor that wants to beat the pants off Wall Street, that's sick and tired of watching their 401k go up and down, up and down, up and down. It kind of seems like these guys on Wall Street are like the conductor of an orchestra, and as soon as they move their hands up or move their hands down, that's what happens in the stock market. And the average American can't grasp what's going on. They have no control over what's going on in their retirement accounts and how those assets are going to perform to provide for them and their healthcare needs and their families' needs down the road. And real estate investing represents a fantastic alternative to that, not just in terms of the returns that you can get, but in terms of the safety and the level of control you can have over your investment. And when I look at the headlines of today's paper and I see what's going on out there in the community, I can't help but to have mixed feelings. As an investor, I'm very, very optimistic, almost giddy with the opportunity that's available to buy homes so cheaply because the headlines keep forecasting, predicting doom and gloom. I just wish that we could open up more people's eyes to the opportunities that are available right now in Michigan real estate.
Yeah, Adam, you know what? That's what a couple other groups that we're involved with, the RIA of Macomb. A lot of you out there who are watching this know all about the RIA of Macomb. You can check it out at www.reia.com. That's not only for Macomb County real estate investors, that's for any real estate investors in Southeast Michigan. We've actually had people come to our meetings all the way from Germany, New York. So it's a pretty metropolitan group if you want to look at it that way. But it's all about getting other people to understand what's happening right now in Michigan real estate and the opportunity that's out there for you. There are a lot of people who are watching this that have 401ks, that might have some Roth IRAs or traditional IRAs. A lot of you don't know that you can use that money to buy real estate. Like Adam said, when the conductor on Wall Street says Google's going to go down 100 points, it goes down 100 points. Now you, out there that has Google in your 401k because some fund manager bought it, guess what control you have over that? Absolutely zero. None. But if you buy a house in East Point and your decision is, should I redo the hardwood floors or should I put carpeting in? It's $500 more to redo the floors, but they're going to last 7 years longer and they're going to get me a renter or help me sell it 2 months earlier. That's making decisions for yourself and taking your future in your own hands.
That's right. There's never been a time to get in. There's never been a time to get educated because this market isn't going to last forever. In order to start taking advantage of this market, if you're an investor right now, check out MichiganIncomeProperties.com. Look at the homes that we have available. Even if you don't want to jump in the market right now, just get a feel for it. I mean, we're convinced that the time might not be right for you, but that's okay. We just want you to know that it couldn't be better. And if you continue to sit on the sidelines, a lot of opportunities are going to pass you by. Will there always be opportunities in real estate? Absolutely. There's always going to be opportunities in real estate. But right now, you have basically a gold mine that's pretty much been dropped off at your door. And all you need to do is grab a pick, grab a shovel, get out there, and start digging.
I agree. Now, a lot of you who are out there watching this is the first time you've ever seen this show, and you might want to learn a little bit more about Adam or myself. If you want to know a little bit about me, you can go to my blog at www.dylantanaka.com.
If you want to know a little bit more about myself, again, my name is Adam Davis. It's www.adamjdavis.com. But we want you to check back regularly to Michigan Income Properties because we're going to be coming at you each and every day with hard-hitting information, tips, tricks, techniques, and commentary insights about what's going on in real estate investing in Southeast Michigan. We do a little bit of venturing outside of Michigan in terms of what's going on in emerging markets, so we're going to bring that information to you as well. Check back here with us, have a coffee with us every morning, put the paper down, put the TV down, click us on, and start boosting your net worth. We'll see you tomorrow.